All right, so here's today's tip. Always have your contact info on every email you send. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to set it up as a signature in Microsoft Outlook. All right, so we've all been there. You get an email from a customer or a vendor or just somebody important that you need to get in touch with, but they didn't put their full contact information in there. Maybe they didn't sign it at all. Okay, so now I'm not in my office, or I'm on the road, or I'm at a hotel or something, and I really need to call this person, but all I got is their name on the bottom of their email. So now I got to go Google their business. I got to try to find a corporate number. I got to search the spider webs to find a way to get in touch with this person. Now I can email them back, sure, but email is email. It takes time for a reason, and maybe they won't even check it for hours or days. All right, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna put your contact information in your signature for new emails and for your replies. It's so annoying to have to go back through and find a way to get in touch with you if you don't put it on your email. Okay, so here's the instructions. All right, so we are gonna set up our signature in Microsoft Outlook, which a lot of people use as their default email service at work. You might use Gmail or something else. Just look up a tutorial for that if you don't have Microsoft Outlook. But you're going to go over here to File, and then down here to Options. And then you're going to see this really convoluted, complicated menu here. You're going to go over to Mail, and then here to Signatures. Now, why they buried it so deep in here, I don't know, for something that people need to use all the time. So I click Signatures, and this pulls up my signature. Now, you might have nothing by default, but I made this my default. I just have my name here after some dashes, and then a quote, some kind of esoteric, vague quote that I thought was cool from 10 years ago. I still think it's cool, but it's not appropriate for my work email. So, yeah, so this is what it says. Now, you can make a brand new one, or you can just change your default one to add whatever you want, but let's just make a new one, and we're going to call this our work signature. Hit OK, and this field down below is going to be completely blank. All right, so I'm going to write my name in there. I'm going to write my company, and then I'm going to put my phone number. All right, and you can note that as your cell phone. You can, if you have a desk line, you can put your desk number in there too. Or if you got a fax machine, you can put fax machine in there too. Not that anybody uses those anymore. I'm not sure why you would, but you can. And you can throw in your address too if you like. New York. I don't know what New York zip codes are, but we'll give that a try. And I skipped this part, but I always like to have a title in there, what you actually do. That way people know who you are, because most of the time when you're emailing people, they might not have a clue who you are anyways. So it lets them know. So today I'm going to be a financial sales consultant. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, so just go up here, hit save, and it's saved in there. Now, very important, you have to tell Outlook what emails you want this signature to show up on. So new messages, I want my work signature to show up. And people skip this for some reason on replies. Why do they skip it? It's still important because you still need to know all this information. So on replies or forwards, make sure that same work signature is in there. Now you can get fancy and you can go through here and save a new one with less information on it. Maybe you can take your address out and or your title or whatever you feel like and resave it and change that one just for replies or forwards. But I usually just keep mine are short anyway, so I keep it brief, so I put it on both of them. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. Signatures are important. You want people to contact you, right? Unless you don't, then don't put anything in there. But if you're selling something or you're buying something, people need to know how to get in touch with you. So that's important. All right. Check out more at salesforintroverts.com.